Good. See what we can cook up this session, boys. See what we can cook up. What is good, bro? What's happening? How are you today, my brother? What's happening? Might have to. Hopefully, I'm been fucking reading the market really well, but haven't been executing. Only 2 trades I would have taken today. One of them didn't fit my system 100%, but one did, but it was pre-session. I wanted to take this inversion once we closed on the year. Didn't take it. Bookmap, I have heard good things about it. Weak run up here early. Is that what you're trading now, or just Bookmap? Have you embedded that into your system? Leave my desk. Damn. Super bullish buy early on open here. Yeah. Quick run up. Push up into this area, I'll be interested in maybe taking a step short. Decided to run up here is dangerous.
Drops drum the same 4 bars. I switch the map from roads to stars. If the doubt returns like a well-known track, I move one step past, never step back. Streetlight halo on the water skin. I caught small winds and let them spin. Line bright smile on the rim of glass. Loop become lessons as minutes pass. Hold the mind, keep it warm. Rise together through the storm.
This stream this morning was popping. London seems to be hit and miss sometimes. Might be a slow ass session, brother. Fucked a bit hot. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Wow. Is Brosnet still crashing? Mm, mm, mm. Yes, Dan. Honestly, like I've read some stuff, but people are hedging accounts and shit, bro. Like, fucking hell. Platforms don't want people that are playing the game of hedging, you know what I mean? Regardless of if they make money off eval fees and shit. Like, it's cheating. I don't know the full backstory on like what they're doing, but I've just seen a lot of things about hedging, and you shouldn't hedge in trading because it's not trading. You know what I mean? Hedging is not trading. I can't just fucking press short E, press long on another account, and say if one hits I make money. It's no human can do it. Maybe a fucking algo or bot or some shit. But they have been getting a lot of slack. All I know is that they write out a new account and they increase the payout cap to 6,000. So they obviously not doing bad financially. I think it's something to do with the Topstep brokerage that they're talking about. And yeah. Like, look at this guy. Crazy. That's huge, bro. 80k and fucking insane. Anyway, let me put it back on the screen. Let me do this. Alright, so I don't understand what's going on, to be honest, because it seems like everyone's complaining and no one knows what they're complaining about. Like, the thing is, people complain because they're up money, right? But it's like, how did you get the money? Look, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know 100%. It's hard to say, yes, dude. It's hard to say. For now, I'm gonna stick with them. Because those things shouldn't affect me anyway, because I've been trading them profitably for way too long. Yeah, I did. Bro has already won life. So clear. Extremely clear. We cannot compete. Fool your brother as well. It's crazy. It's crazy, guy. Because this market is fucking dead as fuck, to be honest. It's a bit slow. A bit slow for my liking. I really like a push above this and then short. Oh, this has got to stop, bro. Every time, man. It fucking changes stuff. This is gold. Personally, think we continue higher for a little bit. Wait for that, and then I'll consider a short. Nothing to take yet, that's for me. So slow, bro. I think Asia's the fucking play these days. It's just cool, bro. London's fucking been so dead. The more we move at an hour deep into it, on top of the hour. So it's still about 30 minutes until that. Taeyong, my brother, I use a combination of ICT, market structure, and my own entry model. So, high time frame bias, daily 4 hour, 1 hour, V-shaped recovery on the daily and 4 hour, so decently bullish bias. Came back into this gap, but I still expect some downside as well. I can frame both right now. Anyway, 15-minute market structure, swing to swing, even though it's a gap, we're in discount, we've pushed lower. We also have this premium in discount, so I also don't mind short above here in these two areas. And then low time frame, either 3-minute, but I like the 2000 or 5000 tick. So I'm basically looking for engulfing candles, flip candles, dojis, really bearish hammer candles to give me a signal of where buyers are stepping in, or sellers are stepping in, buyers stepping in, sellers stepping in. Continuation, sort of indecision, VWAP, EMA, and then balls down to the 2000 tick chart, which I'm simply looking for an inversion. So in Asia today, swept an external high, pushed out. Didn't have this inversion, or didn't really push through with displacement. And the next one that came was here, so displacement back through, retrade, and then target 1.5R. This is the system I'm trading at the moment. And then we push down, and there's continuation, inversion comes here or here. I wouldn't take this one because it's still in discount, and I wouldn't take this one. So although I marked it up, but if this had pushed into here and then done this, then I could take this for continuation for 1.5 as well. So here I'm also maybe expecting this low to, be targeted, but I would prefer to see it push into this old area up here. So this is premium discount, which is sits above here, and this sits in this old 2000 and 5000 gap lines up with it. So I really like the idea that this can manipulate, push into here, inverse, and then continue up. Now if this pushes down, then I can play along into that idea as well if it offers. Just depends. At the moment, I'm neutral because we're sort of in the middle of this range and its market's a bit slow, so yeah. Not many people use the tick chart, so I'm a bit niche. Really like the tick chart though, because it's not based on time. It is based on volume and orders. So it's a bit of like your volume trading intertwined with price. Yeah, I like it. Like, see, if honestly here, if there was a clean 2000 inversion, I probably would take, but there's nothing. Everything's been repriced. In the 1000, there probably is, but I don't like the 1000 because I can get stopped out a lot, and I only leave myself with one loss for the day, and then I stop. One loss, I stop. One win, I can take another trade. One win, one loss, I stop. Two wins, I stop. 1.5R means that one win, I lose 300. One win, one loss, I'm up 150, and two wins, I'm up 900. So a really good winning day is really good, and then a losing day isn't that bad. And one winning day is 3 losses. One break-even day is still profit. You know, so it's alright. Like this would pretty much already be TP had I got in on this little 1000 gap here. Push up, indecision, sweep external, but it's too fractal for me to do that. I do like the idea that this can come back down though. That's sort of expecting this. I just don't trade on that longer time frame. I have to see it on the 2000. Because I know that 2000 inversions are a bit more powerful. But yeah, like the weakness in this push up, I can see us coming back all the way for these lows, and then you have these people early longers, pre-London, they're waiting for volume to come in. It's come here, they break even, or they haven't left their stop. They're seeing it come back on now, and they're like hoping that this will flip, and it'll probably just run straight through. So I like the idea of short, but I just prefer to be in short above here. You want to miss some size? Nice move. This should come for the low. Might be quick to the low as well. Yeah, it's nice. Nice bit of volume, bro. This is the thing, when I start looking at 1000, I start seeing things I don't want to see. Like, that shouldn't be an area of support, even though it might. Yeah, I go live every day, bro, pretty much, Asia and London. The only thing is with London streams, if I've taken a loss in Asia, I just call it for the day. Because I'm not really a fan of like chasing losses on a day. If I lose, I'd rather just lose and just turn it off. That allows me to be a bit more patient for my first trade. Sometimes, or honestly too patient. Yeah. The idea is to try to take your win as your first trade, and that allows you to have you can't lose in a day. You're either up 150 or you're up 900. But yeah, every day, depends where you're based. Are you based in Sydney? For the fucking gas today, bro. 3 hours or 4 hours sleep yesterday. It was fucked. WA, I'm mad. We've got mad time zone. What is it there? Like 4 p.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Sorry. Just gonna buy property in WA. Yeah, what a time to trade. And you can trade New York, and you can trade Asia. You can trade them all. Yeah, I was gonna buy property in Secret Harbor, but I fumbled. I fumbled, brother. So like this is, yeah, full-time. I've been full-time for 2 years now, pretty much, with a 6-month intermission after losing all my money. Long story, but I quit my job 2 years ago, went full-time, saved up a fuck ton of money, traded, got my first payout, got my job not long after, traded, lost heaps of money. Finally got to a massive payout, got scammed for that payout, 30k USD, fast track trading, sent me into a spiral, lost absolutely everything. And then I had to work in sales again for 6 months, and now we're back. With a newfound respect for money and patience. Too much patience. So this is a 2000 coming out. So I'll give it a second to push up and see if it wants to return to that. Nah, man, bro, I appreciate that. Definitely not many Aussie traders doing this shit for free. Like, not saying I'm a profitable fucking source of wisdom for getting in trades or anything, and I never tell people to follow my trades because I'm honestly pretty shit. But yeah, not many Aussies fucking doing it for sure. How long you been trading for, my man? So like, we've had the inversion here. I just don't know if I have enough evidence to want to take long, you know what I mean? Because if I can frame short here, this doesn't offer a 1 to 5R, 1 to 1.5R on that close. Like it does, but it's just not worth risking money for me. It's alright, bro. It's all part of the fucking journey and the process, eh? It's very hard when you fucking get to your first payout and you think you've finally done it, and then there's always someone's got a different plan for you, you know? Same as me. I mean, I was lucky enough to get my first payout in Forex. Actually received it. It's better than sex at the time. But that 30k payout, bro, fuck me dead. Request a payout, gets approved. They're paying out every day. And then they say your payout date's the 22nd or the 24th of November. 26th, no payout. 27th, they shut down. They just rug pull. And then they were paying out every day before that as well. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's see on payout junction. That's what I mean, bro. It's all part of it. Just keep doing the same things that got you funded, keep doing the same things that got you to pay out, and eventually you'll get consistent. And 5 months is a short time to already be at payout, bro, so whatever you're doing, bro, just keep doing it, you know what I mean? Well, there we go, bro. You know what I mean? You've already found enough consistency to be able to fucking request pretty much again. Is bro playing games or what? Spewing. What he's playing. And who do you trade with? Toy. What pops you trade with?
Trust the way I feel. An echo from a distant shore, couldn't ask for anything more. It's in the silence, in the sound, on this untethered common ground. No maps, no lines, no lines, the post inside. Taking control.
Let's see what it wants to do here. Bit of a slow London session. See what we do in the next 15 minutes coming up to the hour, and then make a decision if we take anything. Then I might just fucking send something, because nah, I'm joking. That's the pro plan. But send something that's decent, because I already fucking fumbled the trade in Asia, and I need to stop being a bitch, to be honest. So now we're claiming back under that range. He's doing that short. Nice. Would you take it on the 2 minute day? Would have got in somewhere, I'd imagine in here. This area. 200-ish. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty typical for London, especially when this pre-London sort of Asia liquidity just runs out one directional, sells back into it. The only tricky thing is here, it's repricing this, as well as fulfilling sort of enough to come back down. It doesn't have to go back to 50% for it to keep going down. Like, this is probably enough if it's really wants to sell down, but I find it difficult to trade this exact spot. So I'd rather just wait for the next fucking hour, because my arms are itchy. Because this weather in Sydney is wigging out. It's fucking cold, and then it's hot. I've got my fan on, and now I feel cold. What's going on? It's a bit dead still. It's a bit sticky. We're moving like fucking dead hour price action in fucking peak London, but it is a Monday as well, so again, I'm not concerned because, like, although it seems slow in my progress, like 3 winning days at $900 is 2.7k. Like 1.5 hour system, it's not that hard to just be patient and take 2 Ws in a day. Like just in Asia alone, if I had taken this trade and any continuation based on the momentum, whether it was, you know, I wouldn't have taken this one because it needs to be an internal sweep, so this one. But again, this wasn't at discount, so I wouldn't have taken it. But let's just say I did, right? 450, 450, 900. That puts me up to, you know, do that for 2 days in a row, and then suddenly these accounts are close to passing. So I've got to stay channeled. I just got to stay channeled, as fucking boring as it is. And I can't be scared, because based on reads, I'm on a 5 win streak. Based on stats, I'm negative. So again, we've transitioned from over trading to under trading, but I think it's a lot easier to fix under trading rather than over trading, because yeah, like if you under trade, you just have to be more confident to push the button. When you over trade, you've got so many demons in your head telling you to stop, and you can't. I don't currently have demons telling me to trade. I have a vagina. I don't know if that word's allowed on YouTube, but fuck. Anyway, I'm a bitch at the moment. That word's definitely allowed. Yeah, but over trading for me has put me back in life for many years, bro. Unfortunately. I have tilted harder than tilted towers. Like, if I showed you my Apex dashboard and payment history, you would be like, what the fuck? But hey, it's all part of the process, and that's why I do this, so hopefully someone can learn from me not to do it. But I spent 35k AUD in a week, or a week and a bit, 7 days trading Apex on evals. Am I proud of it? It's my proudest stock? Fuck no. It's a car. That's like 6 holidays. That's a full-blown trip to Europe. It's a fucking mortgage. But it's like I say, I love it. Like I love the you gotta be fucking delusional to really like this shit anyway. So nothing new. Nothing new at all. But yeah, trading can definitely break you before it makes you. And I'm here for it. Bit of a boring stream, eh? Bro, I've been spending paycheck to paycheck for the past month. Bro, but like, look, I'm not in any place to say like I haven't necessarily been too successful with trading either, right? But it's that sort of delusion that, you know, eventually it will start to make sense, bro. Because to me, it's starting to make sense, and I just know that I'm very, very close. So, like, everything up until this point was worth it. For me, I go through swings of like net worth, bro. For me, it's like when I was 19 or 18 in COVID, I was working, saved up money, lost half of it, trading hedged inverse QQQ, trying to short the S&P when everything was crashing, and then that was the one day that it went up, and obviously I didn't know how to trade. Then I worked in something else, then I saved like 50 grand, and I put 25 grand into a personal account. I watched Mamba FX, I bought his signals. I thought I could trade on a cruise and follow signals. I was on a cruise ship on a holiday, on fucking cruise ship Wi-Fi, trading a fucking personal account, 50 grand. Lost 25 grand in fucking 3 days. Called it at 25 grand. Stopped trading for 6 months. Again, worked. Saved up a bunch of money in sales. Over 6 figures. And then spent a full year trading. Slowly going through it. And then we were down to about 30k. Like, we wouldn't have been that bad that year when I got scammed. Honestly, I would have probably been close to net break even. And with big payouts, so it would have been a good year. And I got scammed, and then that sent me into a spiral because I obviously, after getting scammed, $50,000 Australian, like, it's a lot of money, and I did that in 27 trading days, 22 or 27. I said 22 in my video, but I think it was 22 trading days, but 27 days, something like that. Fucking, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm on. I don't know if I'm firing though. You know, I've been missing some trades, but the market's pretty slow. But anyway, Teunga, and then yeah, bro, lost a fuck ton of money, and we're here. We're again. Fuck, life goes on. It is what it is. I've definitely become a better person, bro. The fucking poorer I got, so you know what I mean. Mentally, other things I don't know, but time will tell. What is good, Toft? What's good, brother? What's happening? I'm not liking where we're sitting here, just consolidating at the bottom of this range. It seems to me like it's just gonna die through here. And then probably die through and then buy back up within one candle. Like watch it do this. And then just fucking do this or some shit. I hate when London session trades like this. And it's one of those things where it's like you're here, you're waiting, and then you're like, fuck this shit. It's not worth trading, I'm not gonna risk. Bang, you get off, close the thing, open trading view in fucking 30 minutes when you're eating dinner, bang, fucking 300 points. But I just stick to my trading times as close as I can at the moment, and I have to be disciplined to do that, because otherwise I will stream for 10 hours, as I have done before. What's good, Toft? How's your day, bro? Cam, how's your day? How many cars we get done today? How many fucking Bentleys did we detail? Oh, congrats, bro. That's huge. Still got 200 to go. Good luck, bro. Hopefully we get something. Ceramic coating. That's good, bar. How much you make on a ceramic coating job? How much you charge? 1200? 900? 1500? 2 grand? Depends what it is, eh? Like what ceramic. I know that there's like 7 year, 10 year, fucking something like that. I don't know much about it. I like detailing, but I don't know. Yeah, 5 year, there you go. Good prices, bro. But detailing is fucking hard work, so you deserve that money anyway. When bro gets his M3 comp CS, I'm gonna drive and you're gonna be doing it. Fucking oath. Nick's my best mate, and we're equally into cars just as much as each other. And Cam would froth it. We used to go to it's like a wharf spot, bro. And we used to get our fucking. He used to get his sister's Hyundai i20, and I used to have a Mazda bubble. And we used to get fucking. I don't know if we ever did the McDonald's trays, but we used to send the fuck out of it anyway, bro. It was so much fun. We used to just rip handbrakes everywhere, bro. It was so fun. I haven't driven a fun car in a long time, bro. It's actually gay. It's so gay. Yeah. Oh, not the G. No, I have. Lucid's great, bro. Lucid's incredible. I think Tradeify and Lucid at the moment are like top tier, bro. I don't think people give enough love to Tradeify, and I don't just say that because it's in the bottom right corner. Like genuinely, Tradeify they have every option that you need. They don't fuck around. Personally, I like the Flex, but I read something the other day. Why the Flex might not be that good. I think it's because you can only request 50%, but I like the fact that there's no consistency on Funded. I don't like 60% consistency. I think Lucid Pro passing one day, but then there's consistency on the Funded. 40%. So personally, I like the Flex, and the Flex is honestly it's a carbon copy of Topstep rules for much cheaper. This isn't even the best discount code. at the moment it's 40% off, and new customers it's 50. This is actually $65 right now with no activation fee. I watched the video on that today. I did not have anything with them, but I recommend this if I was doing it. 50% consistency on eval, no consistency on funded. Lucid Black, the benefit is that you can take a lot more money eventually. Like, they have better, yeah, get paid double, like, so you can start earning up to, I think, sorry, Lucid Flex payouts, and then we'll go back Lucid Black payouts. So we're on the flex. This is flex, so obviously 50k, 50% profit, only 2k per payout, so it's not like Topstep where you have 5k. The Lucid Black, I have accounts with Topstep personally, but yeah, here's where it, you know, you sort of get those Topstep style payout cap. But I understand, I haven't looked deep into the rules yet as to like what you need to get to. It might be, but again, I'm only 250 USD into these accounts, and I think a lot of people overreact about Topstep. They definitely might with what I'm saying, you know. But again, they just bought out a new account with 6k profit target, payout cap. So it's like, are they going under? Are they not? They're starting a brokerage. They have the highest payout caps. They don't really have a sim cap, like a funded payout ceiling. They have a lot of live traders that make the money. So it's hard to say. I just don't think they're going to be preferred, you know. And I've been doing this prop thing for a long fucking time, and this happens all the time. Like Cam's the only one that saw me trading this firm, and everyone thought they were going under, and somehow they're still around, and they just fucked everyone up. Like, they fucked everything. But they're still here somehow, so I don't think Topstep will go under. I think Topstep will just, yeah, they're not going to be like a top 5 firm. Like before, they're probably like number 1, and they were like top 3. They're probably like a, I think at the current stage, bro, Tradeify. Tradeify, in my opinion, like, I'm honestly not saying it because of the code, and if you do, help a brother out. But number 1 Trustpilot reviews, goated. Brett Simba, GOAT, CEO. This is actually 134 million now, so on payout junction today. But then you select plan, that's like so easy. 2.5k, 2k drawdown. 40% consistency on the EVA, yes, but no consistency on the funded. And you can choose between daily and 5-day payouts. So either 1,000 daily, which is crazy, right? Or 3,000 every 5 days. And again, no activation fee. I think this is honestly one of the best in the game right now. Growth, if you want to pass in 1 day, shit consistency on funded, but select, flex or daily has to be up there with the profit target and the flexibility. And it's Tradeify, you know what I mean? Like, it's a top tier firm. Like, Tradeify is, if you go on to X, you go on anywhere and you search Tradeify, they get praise, non-stop praise. At the moment, you search Topstep, everything's hate. Lucid, everything's praise. Like my funded futures, it's a mix of praise and hate. But my funded futures do everything like fine. There's nothing wrong with my funded futures either. But I genuinely think that this, fuse code TFD, I don't like plugin codes and shit, but it does help me out. It helps me do this for longer and fucking provide value, whatever the fuck. Anyway, this is, in my opinion, one of the best accounts. But I personally trade with Topstep because it cost me $49, which is the cheapest to get into it. Yeah. pass it in 3 days. But again, no one's doing that daily payout option, right, as well. So it's like, you have the flexibility to pick that. And what daily payouts means is like, it's almost like it's a fucking personal account, right? If you're making profit, you pull out. If you're not, you're in drawdown. You keep trading until you get out of drawdown. You make profit, you pull out. Like, no consistency as well. So you can fucking make 6K in the first day. And then, I haven't read in the deeper rules, obviously. Do that before you pull the trigger on anything. But, again, no consistency on funded is, like, for me, has to be number one rule. Even though it wouldn't bother me now with the way that I trade. And Topstep, Black Boy, for me, bro, it's just Topstep has been around since like they started this futures thing. They were doing futures funding before Propfirms futures pretty much existed. You know what I mean? But with that position of power, right? They've always been able to dictate rules. And they've always had power to, do different things and change rules and pretty much change the whole industry of prop firm trading, because nowadays people wouldn't really care as much with the way that things are unfolding. I like FTMO as well if you're into Forex. I know some people these days they trade, and by the way, FTMO is like a globally recognized company. This Topstep was what FTMO is to Forex, is what Topstep was to futures. But I'm pretty sure the way that these drawdowns work on Forex accounts is it's a static drawdown, which is levels above futures, right? Because profit target phase 1, 10%, phase 2, 5%, max loss 10%. But if you make 4% in your first trade, you technically have a 14% drawdown. And what people don't actually realize is, say if you're a good trader, you can get funded for free, right? You get a refund. So if you're actually a good trader and you pay for this, and then you get to a payout, you never paid for anything because you get refunded. Go figure. But futures firms ain't doing that, that's for sure. Downsides to Forex, spreads, can't trade at fucking the first hour of Asia and shit like that, because it's just not as good, but spreads will be retarded, or you get in and fucking, your entries, price is here, but your entries here, and you're in fucking $300 with drawdown. It's hard to manage. I struggle with that. I really like that if I press buy now, I get in where I get in and I can get out. You can make money if a system allows trading 10 points. I don't. But FTMO is like safe. And like anything, provided you follow their rules. I do see from time to time they reject payouts or something, but usually it's for a pretty reasonable reason. But yeah, Black Boy. For me, like, the only reason that I picked Topstep off the bat is because I can, like, my brain always has worked in a fucking really weird way, right? But last year I blew through tens of thousands of dollars, over $100,000 total, right, in evals and fucking prop firms and shit. So now I'm actually just trying to prove consistency again by using the lowest barrier to entry. So I don't have to pay this when I pass, right? And I know that this is expensive when you talk about a total buy-in to get funded, right? But if I fail this, I lose $50. If I try again and I fail, I lose $50. If I try again and I pass, that guarantees that I'm funded. So my buy-in to try and get funded is much lower. This gives me more time in the game. And I only pay this once I guarantee a funded account, if that makes sense. That's how my thought process works. Now, is it smart given the current situation? Probably not. This was $89. Why do you not pay the activation fee? Because it's a non-activation fee account. Like, that's the point. You pay more, but if you fail, you have to pay this again, right? And yeah, honestly, Topstep, it's just not even worth it right now. Tradeify cheaper, my funded futures cheaper. Lucid's the cheapest right now. Lucid is the cheapest. I'll show you why. Lucid Flex, 50% consistency. So the idea is exactly what I explained, right? You're getting a chance to get funded for much cheaper, right? Both of these you have to pass before you get funded. This one is cheaper to try and get funded. You pay a bigger fee when you do pass. This one is cheaper, right? But you gotta think about it. Not everyone's passing first go around. A good trader can pass this maybe 1 in 2, 1 in 3 times. A bad trader might pass this every 1 in 6 times, 1 in 5 times. So a worse trader should pick this, a better trader should pick this. I'm not confident yet after coming back after 6 months, right? Like I'm still getting my confidence back. If I get some consistency with payouts, I never recommend this, right? Because it's dumb. You're spending $200 at one attempt. But again, I can spend this and I guarantee only being this far in the hole until I get funded. That's honestly how I think. Anyway, off Topstep because they're not the best right now and I don't recommend them. 50k of flex, 50% consistency on the eval, no consistency on funded. Exact same as Topstep, exact same. Right now, I've never bought an account with Lucid. It's $65 and there's no activation fee. So don't even bother. Don't even bother using Topstep. Tradeify if you actually want that lower profit target and daily payouts. But Lucid Flex is your Topstep one-to-one rival. Alright boys. Don't even bother. Lucid or Tradeify. That's the only 2 options you need. Apex, it's up to you. It is so cheap to get into, but a pain in the ass to trade. Unless you know where you're going. I don't have a code for Lucid, unfortunately, bro. They're not accepting affiliates. You know what I mean? And yeah, it is what it is, but primary focus for me ain't affiliate codes at the moment. I would love to have it because, you know, as I grow, I want, you know, it helps me grow, helps me keep doing this. You should tell them who you are. I'm a nobody at the moment, bro. Nah, becoming somebody slowly, but for me, primary focus is making money trading, right? I want to get payouts. Affiliates and shits. I feel like it's part of you being a good trader and people putting a bit of respect on your name. So I'm not really fast at the moment. But I do have the Tradeify one there because I believe Tradeify is actually a top tier firm. And yeah. Fast track trading. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me if that doesn't make sense, bro. I have probably a 1 in 3 pass rate, right? Don't worry about this, right? Don't worry about this. So. Assuming it takes me 1 out of 3 times to pass, right? If the same outcomes happen, right? Like if I fail twice and then pass on the third, or if I fail twice and pass on the third, this is still net more expensive. Do you know what I mean? One sec, please. Yo. Yeah. Look, Lucid Flex has that no consistency rule as well. But I just don't think Topstep is going to go under. You know, I just think that they're just going to be less preferred. But hopefully this makes more... Like, not many people didn't talk about this, but I just... Very rare you're going to find your average trader passing first go round. They tilt. Let's say their first time they go for it. They trade well, then they fucking blow up. They tilt, then they reset, and they fail that one. And then they're on their third attempt. They have to pass for it to start making more sense than this, right? People want to pay this 109 and think they're going to get funded the first time. But if you do, then it makes sense. But for me, I'd rather, you know, this allows me to take... On the fourth attempt, this starts to come out way ahead of this, right? Because you're into it for way less. But if you can do Tradeify Flex at the moment, you're $300 all in, 65 times. I think you can do it on your first 5 accounts, 50% off. And yeah, like $300 all in, no activation fee, get funded. But then that 50% dwindles after the first five purchases. Told you, said I'm an FTT survivor. Maybe I should message them on Instagram. Maybe then they'll give me a chance. You know what was so dumb? I tried getting something with which firm was it? Funded Futures or something. They said you're not. You've only posted 7 times, and we look for people who post more. And I said that on my main profile page, I only have 7 posts because I post so much that I don't want my reels to be shown on my main page. I don't post so much, but 2 to 3 times a day, it's like, fuck. I like my profile page to stay clean, and then it allows me to just post what I feel like, whatever helps. And anyway, again, not my primary concern. It would be nice, but for now, I'm just focused on building some fucking actual... The word is aura, because I got 0 aura. Fucking... And I hate that word sometimes, but you know what I mean. There's 0... I need to be getting some fucking payouts, boys. You know what I mean? I imagine documenting that 46k payout and then saying I got scammed. That would have been cool. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. Get a $46,000 payout now on Topstep, put it on X. Shit's getting like 500 likes. Fucking, it's getting love. Talk if you got scammed. No one cares. Well, definitely not something that happened in the past as well. Because it's in the past. No one cares about the past. No one should care about the past. Because the past is irrelevant. But yes, try Lucid. Moral of the story. Short still playing out, but it's so indecisive. It's already 8:20, boys, and I pulled my session at 9 PM. And we've been in this for, what, 1.5 hours? Again, made a video on this, 200 points in Asia. Fucking, yeah, 70 points pre-London, but what, we opened up at 7. So from 7, this is the price action we've had since 7 o'clock. London Open. It's fucking disgusting. It seems like a slow roll-off down though. For me, this is a 5,000 pivot back down. We've also inversed this 5,000 gap. So it might be slow, but I think that, yeah, shorting this close, retrace into here. Could make sense. I love when Topstep just wigs out like that. It's awesome. But yeah, it's just so choppy that I can't even frame anything because there's no momentum or fucking volume or anything. Like, it makes so much sense to be involved in a short here. Like, I just really would have liked this push up, like just this much more into this area, and then the same thing, and then I would have been more confident to take a short. Really like this area. I look for these inefficiencies, like this 2000 inversion gap here, which also is an equal 5000 gap. So I really like the idea that price can draw into here and then offer the same, you know, this exact thing here, and then I'd be shorting this 100%. But you know, 20 points away, and this does show that there's weakness because it's not happening below discount. It's not even happening when we've repriced 50% of the range. It's a bit gay. Is a little bit gay. I'm gonna get some good sleep tonight. What do you reckon of the fucking Jepstein files, lads? Anyone got some crazy insight? Anything that they've learned? I've been trying to get some fucking intel on it and get an idea of what the fuck's going on, but I've got no idea. Gold. Fuck, a bit choppy as well, to be honest. Probably primed to fucking break out to the upside there. All good, bro. I appreciate you hanging out, my man. Sorry it was a bit of a boring stream. Sometimes we get good price action in London, sometimes we don't. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly fucking trading Monday for gold as well, though. Really and truly, 15-minute chart looks so dead. Now, this is a consolidation before either a reply or a fucking die off. One or the other, but again, hard to say. Bias wise, pretty V-shape out of here, at least to this high, seems pretty likely. Probably reprice, you know, hard to say. Swept this high inside this FVG, but this looks pretty bullish to me. It's still overall pretty bullish. Consolidating at this point probably isn't the most ideal thing. Take this as your little premium discount. It's already repriced, so it has room to go to that high. Had a closure above, so I mean it doesn't need to retrade this. Could get something that pushes through here. What's gold saying on 5,000 pivot? It's pretty ugly. Biggest fan. I look for 5,000. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not fussed if I don't take anything today. But like if you're expecting reversals on gold and you get these 5,000 pivots, they're just sick. Sick to be involved in, right? Like at swing lows and things. If they're timed correctly and you're expecting them, you know, you have bullish hammers, bearish engulfing, whatever. It's not bad. Again, it's not, you can't just look at it and say, oh, well, there's a pivot, I'm gonna fucking buy or sell it, but you know, you have this pivot. Does this mean it's gonna sell off? Maybe. Depends if you're expecting the bearish pivot. Like, you want this to sell off or go up. I can make sense of both on gold at the moment. Bias tells me up. What do you boys reckon? Is this a bearish bias or bullish bias? That's a $1 million question, right? Because we're bullish, but we're also bearish. And then we're bullish, but then we're also in a bearish leg. Fuck, trading it is a fucking test of mental fortitude. Again, just looking at this on the 15-minute, because I use 15-minute structure. We closed above, and we're retrading back into this 15-minute. So ideally, I'd like to see it push above, maybe respect this, and then maybe try to get involved in some sort of 2000 inversion in here. Would be nice if I was going to get involved here. But again, will that happen in this trading session where I'm trading currently? I don't think so. And close. This isn't a strong closure either, right? So this will probably work itself out very soon. 5,000 pivot back to the downside as well. So. NQ fucking around, not finding out. Here's the fan. Hard to say what we want to see, boys. How much you done? Stay channeled, stay locked, bro. Don't do it. That's alright, nothing, bro. You're doing what you said, you're keeping risk small, so it's like all you need is just one good price action day and you'll do it. Bro, I really like NQ. That Asia low-key has been cooking. I reckon Cam loves a gamble, bro. I reckon he does. I reckon he loves a cheeky little blackjack sesh. What's the last supercar you worked on, Cam? Yeah, maybe I'll start kick. I'll do gambling as well. I'm joking. I'm not gambling. Nick is he's a king, bro. I mean, the expectation is this low, right? Like, it has to be. He's finding a bit of support in this 1,000 tick inversion that I marked out earlier. But again, I couldn't frame a long off this support. But like this is what I mean. Like there's people that will just trade a bounce from here, and then this is all you need. But small 1,000 tick inversion here. Again, you can play the long, reject, play up. 1,000 ticks just too low for me. Yeah, honestly, boys, it's 8:30, so I'll give it another. Like, I will let it play out till 9, but hard cut at 9 because I don't want to waste mental energy. You know what I mean? I'd rather just come back fresh tomorrow. Yeah, it's not worth it, you know. It's obviously setting up its move for New York. I haven't even checked news in a while. Nothing today. Not the most, I guess, impactful news. For online employment, so setting up for Wednesday probably. Very slow day. Probably looks worse than a fucking, what's the 1 minute chart saying? Ow, my eyes, bro. It's fucking disgusting. Inversing all this with like slow nature as well usually can mean to me that we just round off and then actually don't even reverse at all. So just fucking just slowly die off and it speeds off as it goes underneath the low. And come here and then it'll just come here and then fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen this session. I don't know. All I know is that fucking every prop firm and their dog at the moment is putting limits on these metals, so I ain't gonna even give it attention and then start getting consistent with gold or silver and then they fucking limit my ability to make money. I just stick with NQ. At the moment, I do like gold, I like trading gold. But today especially, no. I don't know if silver's high risk. I think it just tanked out of nowhere. I think for a long period of time it was yeah, it's just this quick sharp drop which wiped out, you know, a decent amount of, you know, sort of like COVID crash spec fucking 4 days and it's no, it's not. It's not. I'll take that though. Very very not Italian actually. I am half Fiji Indian on my mum's side, and then on my dad's side, I am UK and German. By UK, I mean all of them. Irish, Scottish, Welsh, English, and German. And then on mum's side, Fijian born, Fijian family, but Indian background. Like, Fiji Indian. It is Fiji Indian. All my cousins and family live in Fiji and have for many generations. So I do get called Italian and Portuguese quite a bit though. Wasn't always like that. Maybe I did a bit of looks maxing or whatever it's called. Sounds gay for me to say, but I don't look like how I used to. What about you? What about you boys? What are we all in the chat? Let's share. I don't have an Italian name though. Benny. Cenzo. Some Italian. Vincent from New York. I make pizza and pasta. And that my bro. Lebanese. Wow. Loves Lebanese food, bro. My parents Italian, but based in Sydney. But a lot of my mates are Italian as well. I think Italian food is fucking incredible. I think Italy's pretty nice. I say pretty nice, fucking beautiful to be honest. But definitely when I went to Italy, or we went, me and Nick, we didn't go to the, were we together in Italy? I don't remember, but we went to the touristy places, so like your Rome and, but Amalfi Coast was sick, and where was one place we went somewhere else. But Italy's mad. I like Italy. Italian women, good looking girls, man. Good looking fucking women, you know what I mean? Lebanese food, Lebanese women as well. Every culture's sick, you know what I mean? It's all cool. Humans are cool, bro. All come from different walks of life. We all like to stare at fucking red and green things on the screen. It don't matter. We all the same. We all like gambling on things you don't understand 100%. I'd like to go to Lebanon. I've never been to like a, would you call it, I don't want to say Arab if that's insulting. Middle Eastern? Is it Middle Eastern? I've never been to a Middle Eastern country. Or Arabic country. Arabic is the right way to say it. Arabic. My ex was Turkish, so never got to go there. I would have liked to go there. I guess it's similar. Not the same, but getting there. But yeah, apparently food is incredible, especially in Lebanon. And yeah, I can imagine. Nice, bro. Good choice. 65 bucks. Hopefully. Finally, bro, we got some fucking movement. Probably inevitable once we sort of come up here and fucking reject so many tribes. 100k, nice. Do they have the 4k drawdown? No, that's Alpha Futures. But Alpha Futures has some interesting things. Yeah, a nice bigger drawdown is cool. Now, honestly here, the way that it's trading, I expect it to just fucking start to die off. And anyone that managed to have balls to get in, exit early and just see it fucking print bearish. But I won't be able to take anything here comfortably, I'll be honest. Very unlikely that I'm able to take a trade here. 5,000 inverse, I did say, you know. But had this been in premium and discount, I would have been in that trade. Because 5,000 for me over was 2,000 every day of the week. We inverse 5,000. It's a perfect 50% back into the midpoint of the 50,000, 5,000 as well. So the trade makes sense, but again, it's just not hitting VWAP, not pushing above, not back into premium discount. I think it is premium discount on this leg, to be honest. Probably like the 168 as well. But yeah, not a fucking fan, to be honest. I think I'm going for 10 accounts on Lucid, just waiting for the payout. I think they have a 5 account cap, bro. I'll be honest. As most do. Most places have a 5k cap, a 5 account cap. Apex is the only one, unless you mean 10. You have reserves. They might allow reserves. I wouldn't take a trade on this, but I'd be interested to see if it comes back up and respects this area as a place of rejection. Quick sweep back into the range, start scaring people, maybe even come back up, retest, and then go down. But again, like 1.5 hours to be watching this just for it to, like, you have to have had that short bias held. And I still struggle with this, knowing like, alright, we've been here for 1.5 hours. The likelihood of us, if I'm bearish, which I wanted us to come above here and then sell off. Once we do this for a while, I'd have to have some sort of framework to say, alright, we might not come up here. How can I get involved in this short? But yeah. We live and we learn.
Good mood rolling in, morning on my skin, fresh roll shining white. Let the new begin. Wheels ride, easy lines. Breath keeps time, I'm light as a skyline. Steady climb, good mood rolling in. I carry the sun, quiet city stretching. I'm already one, hands find balance. Streets feel kind, I'm here, I'm clear. With a simple mind. Steam curve from the subway grade. Shoes tap out a patient gate. Chain ticks need a tiny clock. Birds lift off from a rooftop block. Crossing line flips to a friendly green. Taxi stripes blur into soft machine. Backpack simple all load slide. I pedal into a brighter high. Counted 2, 4, 6, 8. Breathe in time while the gray turns gray.
Test now, so see what happens.
Right foot rhythm in place. Every small turn makes a larger space. Good mood rolling in, morning on my skin. Fresh road open wide, let the day begin. Wheels draw silver lines, lungs keep time. I'm light as a promise, easy climb. Ride on, head high, heart wide. Ride on, this is my side. Store gates live a gentle slide, delivery cars take the quiet stride. Neighbors wave with a knowing nod, puddles flash sky like a playful fraud. My hoodie's warm, my thoughts run clean, no heavy weather on the inner screen. I park at the river just to watch it rise, the waterways daylight like a new disguise. Hold his peace through the curve of noon. Pocket the blue like a polished room. I don't need proof for a day this right, just lines on pavement in a softer light. I say my thanks to the turning gear.
What I mean, like, I've got a pretty good read on the market, bro. Bro is struggling. Not struggling, just, you know, the system that I'm trading doesn't allow for this shit. Tick chart, boy, is pretty good. Can't lie. Not many people talk about it, not many people use it, but it's good. It is pretty good. It's a bit shitty. Still, the Matt does trades. Short this limit here. 5 point stop, 10 point take profit. That's a Matt does trades trade. To would never. Fucking have grey hair and under a month trading that shit. Only one loss a day. And you know, a trade like that, like I could never justify the risk and reward here. I couldn't replicate this over and over again. I can replicate this inversion setup. Fucking, I need to stick to it and execute on it. You know, it's just refining this sort of thing and this sort of thing from earlier today. Once we close below, and then we retrade into it. This is my system here as well. Also the same thing on a continuation play. There is an inversion here that would have been stopped out, but I usually like to see an internal sweep and displacement. So this one just runs up with no internal and doesn't really displace this one internal. And then there's, okay, two setups, internal, back into this inversion, inverses down. Low key, get the same thing here. Close below, retrade, trade lower. It's not perfect, but it does work. Same thing on the upside if you're expecting a reversal. Closure above. Does this run for 1.5R? No, it doesn't. But you know, I wouldn't have a stop that big anyway. My battery's running thin. You can hear it in my voice. Got itchy butt, bruv. I'm not naked. I'm just fucking. It's hot in Sydney at the moment. I don't know what to do, boys. A few days in a row, I'm just, you know, I'm flowing with the market, but my fingers aren't flowing, you know. I ain't pushing anything, and I can't necessarily either. Like this 5,000 inverse, a bit of me sort of thinks like, yeah, I should have taken. I've had my indication, hammer rejection, back into it, midpoint, sell down, liquidity at the low. But I'm showing up every day and I'm watching the system, whether it's 2 or 5,000 play out. What's good, my brother? What is good, bro? That's all good, bro. All good. Another day with good rates, though. Reinforcing system. And also reinforcing how much of a bitch I am. I know Cam's sitting there like, if only I pressed the button, I could have made my profit. I don't know if he's back here. What's good today, Stefan? How's your day, my man? That's what I mean. Once we push through this low and it's rounding off so slowly, I really do expect us to just sort of one-side delivery down. And again, I don't think anyone, from a retail perspective, it's very hard to get involved in this unless you're dead serious on going down. Tricky spot. 3-minute inverse, yeah. Give it a couple more minutes, lads, and I'll probably hop off just because 2-hour session, no trades. So another, again, Monday, it's not the end of the day, I got all week. With the momentum that I'm on in terms of reads, keep this consistency. I might go on a fucking 3-trade losing streak, or I might continue the reads and start executing, and I'd be on a 6 win streak. I'd be almost ready to pass these at 450 a trade. You know, that's what, times 6, it's 2.5, 2.6k or something like that. So just got to push the button. I have no issue in failing these accounts and going again, so it's just click the fucking mouse. Clumps. Just fucking crashed out. I keep yawning, bro, it's fucked. I had 4 hours of sleep yesterday, it's probably not helping. I went to bed at 1 AM and woke up at 12 and woke up at 3:30.
Who helps me make a stand?
Straight run down for this low and then die through it. And then in hindsight, this makes a lot of sense. Well, this is where it starts to get annoying because it's like, oh, I could have made money. So I think this is the point where I say, you know what? Time for me to fucking get off. I think that's where I think this is where I say it's not my day today. Good reads from start to finish all day, but no executions, which is just at the moment the current trend is protecting capital way too much, but also not over trading, which I enjoy. I enjoy not over trading. I do not enjoy under trading, but I genuinely enjoy not over trading. It's quite good. It's quite awesome. But I think I'm gonna call it for now, gents. And yeah, save my mental state for Asia in the morning. Make sure we try catch a good trade and then stream London in the afternoon. Keep that momentum, keep it moving, keep it going, and then again, like this whole drawdown, no trading thing can change very quickly. Can blow these accounts very quickly, but I can also pass them very quickly. And I can't really blow them that quickly because, you know, I'd have to take 300 times 6, so it'd be over a week to blow these with 5 straight losing days. But yeah, boys, I'm not sure who's still here. My chat isn't loading. If anyone's typed in chat, maybe you guys are just hanging out, getting a drink or some shit. But I am gonna head off and eat some dinner and chill out for the rest of the night. So appreciate you all for hanging out. Appreciate everyone having a chat, kicking back. Always makes it fucking a lot better than doing it on your own. But yeah, nothing for me today. But yeah, much love, Stefan, Cam, Toft, Horo, Conti, fucking John, Chikwanda. Anyone else that was hanging out? Black Boy, Iman, fucking everyone. Appreciate you all hanging out, having a chat, kicking it with me, dealing with my nonsense and zero profitability. But again, I think we proved we can read the market, boys. So we're getting there. Much love, boys. I'm gonna say I'm off. I don't know. So for hanging out, boys. Really appreciate it as always. I don't know if anyone's here, but no one's typing, so it means a lot. This is genuine. Catch you later, boys. I will see you in the morning, Asia times, and hopefully London as well. Much love, adios, and catch you later, boys.